What's up, you guys? Garrett DMG here. I'm back with a video. I don't know. I was thinking about this one thing. I was reading some scriptures and stuff like that, and I was thinking, I was like, if the higher divine power knows your heart and stuff like that, and like he's outside of time, space, and matter, if you think about that, that's kind of like, it's almost unfathomable. Like if you think about it, like, all right, we're gonna go a little wow. We're gonna go a little crazy. I know that one guy does that in that one video, but no, we're gonna go like a little nuts really quick. All right, because he's outside of time, space, and matter, right? All right, this is big because you know why? People have said like, oh, Jesus can see your funeral, right? And then there's existence of quantum mechanics and quantum physics, right? So it's like, then there's the theory of relevancy, like Albert Einstein used to say, you know, the theory of relativity. So it's like if you're somewhere, you're also in another place too at the same time, because time doesn't exist theoretically. So if you're somewhere, you're also in other places that you would be based on quantum mechanics. So think of it this way. There's a part of you, a frequency of you, already in heaven, as it were. I know it sounds nuts, but it's the truth. Because think about it. If Christ works through you and you do good things, that means you're already there. Because think about it. Time just collapses in on itself and cancels out. You know what I mean? So if you think about that, it's kind of a crazy thing to think about, but you're kind of already in heaven, but you don't know about it. You don't know about it. It's almost like going to the grocery store. Like say like if I have a day planned, right, and I know I gotta go to the grocery store, I'm gonna be there eventually, right? So if time were to collapse in on itself, I would be there, I'd be here, right? I'd be there, I'd be here, I'd be anywhere else. I'd be at my job if I was working that day, or you know what I mean? If time were to collapse in on itself, you'd be everywhere that you would want to be, where your heart is. You know what I mean? So it's like, it kind of connects to that. When he says that he's outside of time, space, and matter, and that he's seen your funeral, he's seen your funeral. You know what I mean? I'm not dead yet. You know, like the average person, like if they're living their life, and then Jesus is at their funeral, and he's outside of time, space, and matter, then therefore he has a piece of you with him, technically speaking. But it's just crazy because, like, if you look at science, it lines up perfectly with the parameters of time, space, and matter. But the fact that he's outside of that, you know, it says something bigger there. It's just a crazy theory to think about because he's like this eternal being, so he's literally everywhere. He's everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like it's one of those things. And there's just like a lot that really points to that for me. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think I'm nuts? Do you think I'm just like crazy as heck? Or do you think this is actually something that could be a real thing? Because think about it. If he's everywhere at once, and theoretically you're part of him and he knows your heart, then theoretically you're already up there. You're already there with him. But there's just a piece of you that's still meshed in with the physical world, if that makes sense. I mean, if there's like an astral projection of you, or of your soul, then that's outside of time, space, and matter as well. There's a part of you that's outside of those things too. If Jesus is already theoretically at your funeral, if he's outside of the big three, you know what I mean? And like that really opens up your eyes to a lot of stuff. I'm telling you. Like as far as like time relevancy goes, and I think I even heard Carl Sagan say this. He's like he's a scientific theorizer about astronomy and whatnot. I don't think he's alive anymore. But yeah, Carl Sagan used to say, we're the universe experiencing itself. Right? And like that leads me down a whole nother rabbit hole of theories and stuff. But it's like, he's right when he says that. We're literally the universe experiencing itself because of quantum mechanics and time relevancy, like Einstein theorized about. So it's like this one big, like the circle of life, for example. You know what I mean? It's when you say the circle of life, time collapses in on itself and it cancels out. Same with matter and space, if you think about it. I don't know, I was reading some scriptures, I'm like, man, like, if you think about it, this guy is outside of time, space, and matter, so he's outside of quantum mechanics even, too. He's been at your funeral, he's been at your birth, you know what I mean? He's been everywhere. On like over a grand scale. On an infinite scale. It's like this unbelievable existence, per se. But no, it's pretty much just like the end of my theory, though, for the most part. But let me know what you think down in the comments.